This was seen 2 nights ago in Wollongong, Australia, as newly crowned I-Generation Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion Curt Hennig was attacked from behind by former basketball star Dennis Rodman. Rodman and Hennig have had a checkered past, and the hatred runs deep between these two. But that wasn't the end.
I came down here for one purpose, and that's for Dennis Rodman. I've heard Dennis Rodman shooting his mouth all over the United States, and if Dennis Rodman wants to walk in disrespectful, like, hey, I can do that. No, you can't. The both boys. Oh my gosh! It's on!
And it was at a press conference the following day in Sydney that the Worm was up to his old antics once again, attacking the heavyweight champ.
Oh my gosh! You want to go flip? You want to be a wrestler? You're going to find out what wrestling's about, Rodman. I'm going to snap your neck like a pistol.
The hatred and animosity between these two athletes is at an all-time high. Two diesel trains headed toward each other as tonight, wrestling meets basketball. Curt Hennig versus Dennis Rodman. I-Generation Wrestling. Welcome to Sydney, Australia, the home of the 2000 Summer Olympics. Tonight, I-Generation Wrestling comes to you from the Sydney Superdome. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Vince Mancini, along with my broadcast partner, wrestling legend Ted DiBiase. Ted, I gotta tell you, I'm very excited about tonight's festivities. I-Generation Wrestling is in its first venture down under. There's been a new website launched, iGenerationWrestling.com, and we have some exciting bouts tonight, all headed off by a main event.
That's right, Vince. I'm going to tell you what. Tonight, we've got a special matchup. Two great competitors in their own respective fields. First, you've got Curt Hennig, one of the most accomplished wrestlers in wrestling today, and he's going to take on the Worm, the bad boy himself, Dennis Rodman, former NBA world champion with the Chicago Bulls. Hennig's not too happy with the bad boy, not with the Worm at all, because he's been at him, he's been biting at him all week long, but he better not underestimate Dennis Rodman, because with him, anything can happen, anything does happen. These two guys tonight, though, will go against each other in an Australian Outback match. That means false count anywhere in the building. Foreign objects are okay. Anything can happen, and anything will.
And when you say the name Rodman, you know it's going to bring action. Ted, we also have two other world title bouts at stake.
That's right. Tonight, the tag team champions, Public Enemy, defend their titles against the awesome world-renowned Road Warriors. And then you've got the Native American, Tatanka, as he defends his title against the awesome one-man gang.
I cannot wait to get to the action, but right now, making his way to the arena is the World Heavyweight Champion himself, Curt Hennig, and let's hear his thoughts on basketball's bad boy, Dennis Rodman.
Before we get going, there's been a real thorn in the side of all wrestling because of this so-called Worm, Dennis Rodman. I couldn't agree with you more, because Dennis Rodman, you walk into my nightmare, you leave the basketball court, and you face Curt Hennig in a wrestling ring, you're done.
Can't choke someone in this league and get away with it.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, big boy.
And Dennis Rodman, he's supposed to be here tonight, but I'll bet you he don't even have the grapefruits to show up.
Don't underestimate him, Hennig. Don't ever underestimate anybody. It'll get you beat.
Come on, Dennis. Come on, Rodman. We'll get this show started right now and get this away.
Here he comes, the multicolor hair superstar of the basketball court and the silver screen.
Now, whether you like him or you don't like him, you got to give him credit for having a lot of guts, stepping out of what he knows best into a whole new world. Hennig's got that right. It takes a lot of arrogance maybe, a lot of confidence for sure to step out of your world into another world, and it's a different world than basketball.
Hey, Curt, you come out here, they get a big bad boy wrestling. I'm gonna tell you something, brother. You look at the biggest and the baddest son of a on the planet, baby.
There's a lot of people in Chicago who agree with
I
that.
don't have to be on the basketball court to kick some ass, but tonight, your is mine, man.
Was that a pickup line?
Well, I'm going to tell you got to bring some to get some.
I know everybody knows this song, but how about we end it with this? Dennis sucks. Dennis sucks.
You never heard that in Chicago.
You know what, Cindy? You know what, Cindy? Just remember one thing. All you guys came to see me.
Well, there's a little arrogance for you. But I like arrogance.
Cindy, you come to see me, not the ring.
Say what you mean, Dennis.
Wow, those are very, very strong words from both sides. I know later on, Ted DiBiase, when Curt Hennig and the Worm Dennis Rodman go at it, we are going to see those verbal frustrations turn into physical frustration.